Yo, what is good, everybody? Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. Wanted to continue this series of why everybody hates your sign. It started with, so this is going to be another one of my astrology videos that I'm making. It started with me doing why everyone hates Scorpio because naturally Scorpio is the sign of transformation. So they go through the most shit in order for them to transform into their true authentic selves. And and so that video, because of how well it did, it inspired me to make this series on why everyone hates everybody's sign, because there's negatives and positives all of the signs. And this is picking up from where I left off on Taurus. I did Taurus in my previous video. This is going to be moving on to the third sign, which is the sign of Gemini. Why people hate, other than Scorpios, I think Geminis are one of the most hated signs in the zodiac. And, before I get into just like going into why people hate them, I actually want to give Gemini's credit because it's a sign of communication, so these guys are very, very unique and very intelligent communicators. They're able to get on anybody's good side, right? It's hard to have a Gemini be on your bad side because naturally they want to save face, right? And so they're very excellent communicators. These people can be very creative people as well. But the reason why people hate Geminis is because they are very, very they're the definition of the sign of the flaker. These people flake all of the time. They never have a game plan set in stone. You know what I mean? Everything's always changing with them, and it's because it's a mutable air sign, and air naturally is very flowy, right? So a lot of the times with Geminis, they can struggle with kind of not having a set plan, right? And so people get really frustrated because they think that you're flaking, but you're actually just don't know what you want. You know what I mean? You're very indecisive, and people can get frustrated with this. And because it's a sign of the two-face, they're very good at getting on with a crowd, but this irritates people because you don't actually know what a Gemini is feeling. You don't actually know what a Gemini thinks about you. You know what I mean? So you're out here playing 20 questions in your head as to whether or not someone's attracted to you, and you're trying to, get to know them, and they're kind of just saying everything that you want to hear, right? And so this is why people hate Geminis, is because they're very non-committal as well, right? They're the least grounded sign, one of the least grounded signs in the zodiac, because they're always, everything's always changing with them. You never really know what their goals are. You never really know where their head's at, because it's always changing. They could be thinking like 12 different things within the matter of like 3 hours, right? They could be thinking of 12 different ways to go about life within 3 hours. And so this is what makes it frustrating for people to get along with them and try to build a connection with them, because they never really understand what it is that they're feeling. And so something that they could work on is just being more decisive, you know what I mean, and communicating how it is that you're feeling truly, instead of trying to blend in with the crowd and to look good. You'll notice that this will help you in the long run. This will, once a Gemini is able to truly express how they feel, then they are very truly powerful people, and so that is why everyone hates Geminis. If you have an idea for a future video topic that you want me to talk about, make sure to comment it down in the description box below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. With all that being said, though, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness.